Hello everybody, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolates Chocolate Designs. Say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me to let me know that you're watching. And in just a minute, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. When you type in that keyword, you'll get a supply list right to your messenger from me with all of the things that we're using tonight. So happy Monday, y'all. Hope you guys have had a fantastic day. Just pulling up all my computer stuff here while we get all set up and welcome more people onto the page. All right, you guys, the keyword for tonight is coast. C-O-A-S-T. Why do I feel like I'm going to look at my video and my head's going to be cut off? I hope it's not. It is. It is. Of course it is. Okay, I'll adjust that for tomorrow night, but my head's going to be cut off for tonight. I'll just dip down a little bit. It is what it is, you guys. I can't seem to get it right, but it's the only way to have my camera flipped the way that it needs to be. All right, let me say hi to all my friends. Hello, Melinda and Lorraine. Hi, Rhea. Hello, Brenda and Mary Jo. Hello, Wendy. Hi, Jan and Mary. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Wendy and Lisa Marie. Hello, everybody. As you guys are typing in, that word coast is the keyword. Hey, Carol. Hello, Jennifer. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, Christine. All right, you guys. So you guys already know my last, 5 days has been really wild and crazy. And tomorrow is Evan's field trip. So we're going to be heading to the Detroit Zoo. Oh, thank you, Mary. We're going to be heading to the Detroit Zoo tomorrow for his field trip. And then we've got, you guys, like 8 days left of school and we're done, which is fantastic. I kind of can't wait to not have to wake them up in the morning and actually set my alarm for 8 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock. Yay! Hello, Kathy. Hey, Lise. Hello, Sissy. Hello, Dale. Hi to all of my friends. Coast is the keyword. You guys type that in there. So we're doing a project tonight that is actually inspired by Miss Brenda Durant, and I cannot speak highly enough of her. I think that she's absolutely amazing. She was one of the founders of our, one of the first designers with our company. She's still at it. She's still going strong, and her ideas and her techniques are amazing. Oh, thank you, Mary Jo. Just the tippy top of my hair. That's okay then. Your schools are already done on Friday. We go till Wednesday next week. So you guys, we're actually going to be doing coasters tonight. It has been such a long time since I did coasters. And there's a transfer that goes along with these that I guess I've had, but I kind of missed actually doing. Because honest to goodness, you guys, we've had so many launches this year that I can't even get to everything. And I really wanted to do this project. Hi, Tina girl. Where you been? Hey, Ruth and Vicky. Hello, everybody. In love with the primates. Hi, Renee. And giraffes. What is you guys' favorite? Go ahead and let me know in the comments. What's your favorite animal at the zoo? Hey, Deb. Hello, Darlene and Lynn. Oh, you guys, for me, when they have them, it's going to be either the Arctic fox or the lemurs. I love the lemurs. I don't know what it is about the lemurs. Maybe it's the ringtail. Maybe it's that they're kind of like a monkey, but they're not a monkey. I don't know, but I love the lemurs. I always have. Hey, Jackie and Ruth. Let me know what your favorite zoo animal is. All right, so you guys, these coasters are just like this. They come in black or in white with a little coaster stand that you can paint if you want to. Hello, everybody, as you're jumping on. Gorillas. Oh, and the monkeys. And it comes with 6 coasters. And you can make these double-sided if you want to. Hey, hey, hey. Hope that the chickens were ready. But no, oh, no. The monkeys and the tigers. Well, the tigers are always fun to watch. Get out of school on the 19th. Oh, my gosh. That seems like forever away. Oh, you already got out on the 19th of last month. Oh, my gosh. The reptile house. Oh, my gosh, Janet. No. Ew. No. No, you guys, I used to have an iguana growing up, so I do kind of like the reptiles, but it depends on which ones. Snakes, forget about it. Monkeys remind you of your brother. Oh, no. You haven't been to the zoo in almost 23 years. Nancy, go to the zoo. All right, you guys, here is the transfer we're going to be using tonight. I don't think that I gave you a sneak peek, but I do love this one. It is made and designed to go with our coasters, okay? So here's what it is. It says, oh, happy day. And it's got the floral patterns on there and the bugs, and it's so stinking cute. I just love it. Elephants, I hate to see them in captivity, though, but I love to see them. We got to hold lemurs at the zoo. There can be really sweet. Oh, that's so awesome. I've never gotten to hold a lemur. Ah. All right, so on this particular transfer, you've got a bunch of different pieces here, but you do have one cut line going horizontally, and then two of them going diagonally. So we're going to go ahead and take our transfer trimmers, and we're just going to score right on that line to separate our transfers. Now, you guys, if you don't want to do that, you can take and cut apart your entire transfer. If you're going to cut apart your entire transfer, I do suggest that you label the back of it with what each piece is, because you'd be surprised that this one right here will not fit on the backer sheet for this one, and you can get confused when you got a lot of pieces. So label what it is right on the back of there before you cut it, and it'll make it a lot easier for you to figure out which ones go where. Love them all. Too hard to choose. John and I went to the zoo when we were in Mexico too, and it was a different kind of experience because they actually had our backyard raccoons like in cages at the zoo for people to see our regular raccoons, because they don't have the northern raccoons in Mexico. And so that was a little bit different for us when we were down there to see. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use our fuzzing cloth. And I've picked out 3 colors tonight. Honestly, you guys, they're similar to Brenda's. So if you saw her do this, or if you saw the ones that she did, it's probably going to be pretty darn similar, but they're not the exact same. I chose different colors. So I'll show you. I picked 3 colors tonight. Just 3. Now, if you want to cut this one right here into smaller pieces, you can absolutely do that as well. It just doesn't have the cut lines for it. So I don't even know what Evan's favorite is. Probably the hedgehogs. That boy is obsessed with Sonic. If they have hedgehogs at the zoo, he's probably going to go insane. Hi, Tammy. And you guys, they even got us shirts. They got us shirts to wear for tomorrow at the zoo, so that all of the chaperones and all of the students are wearing the same thing. It helps to keep the school together and to know who's with who. And the shirts say, Class of 2036. That was the first time that it dawned on me that my son graduates in 2036. You guys. Wow. Wow. All right, we're going to give each one of these pieces a good fuzz, then I'll show you my colors that we're going to use. Hedgehogs are so cute. They got to hold a fox at the county fair, so hopefully that'll keep them busy, keep them occupied for a little while. You own a hedgehog and they're super sweet pets. Oh, that's awesome. All right, you guys, our 3 color choices for tonight. The word is coast, C-O-A-S-T. We're going to do some nominee, wisteria, and right there is some sage green. And I just think that those 3 colors look fantastic together. You might not be around in 2036. Yes, you will be. It'll be here by tomorrow. Time is flying. It does fly fast, especially when you're having fun. And I do have fun. The years have gone by really fast so far with my kids. All right, you guys, these are reusable silkscreen transfers if you're new to my page. And we're just going to set this right down on here. Oh, you guys, you know what? I'm wrong. Because there's something that I wanted to do first before we did that. Oh, you'll still be here. Okay, so before I do that, there's actually something else that I wanted to do first with this. Before we even do that, let me grab it out, you guys. I'm actually going to do the gilding wax on here first, and we're going to use the gold gilding wax. And I'm only going to use that around the edge. But the reason that I wanted to do that first was because I want to kind of tape it off. And I'm not going to go over my edges. I just want my tape to be straight. And I want to make sure that it doesn't go up onto my coaster. We have a great habitat zoo near us, Roger Williams Zoo. No cages. And how do they do no cages with zoo animals? Okay, so I'm not wrapping this around my edges. I'm just going to lay it straight so that it covers the top of the coaster. And I probably should have prepped them first, but I didn't. If you have round circular, oh, I might even, you guys, I bet I do. I bet it's up there. Oh my gosh. I probably have circle dots that will fit these, but either way. All right, there we go. I'm just going to go over top of the entire thing just like that, making sure that my tape is tight to the front of it. And then we're going to lay this down like where it's face down. And I'll probably carefully paint the other ones. I'll do the tape over top of my paste and stuff after we get the other ones done, but I just want to show you guys how this can be done. And then we're going to grab a paintbrush real quick. I don't want to use my favorite one, but I do want to use my favorite one, but it's Gilding Wax. This one's not my favorite one, but it's similar. You don't have any cages at the San Diego Zoo and the Safari Park. Really? House is a zoo. Stacy. Girl, I get you there. Oh my gosh, I totally relate. 7 people, 3 cats, 2 dogs, and a what? And a baby soon. Oh my gosh. Hey, Pam. All right, so I'm going to open up my Gilding Wax. And just to be sure that I don't get this, on that front part where I want to do my design, we're just going to go in front of that tape and do the Gilding Wax right on the edges here in gold. Now, I'm not worried about getting on the back, but if you are going to make yours double-sided, you could also put tape on this side. And we're just going to carefully gold up the edges of our coaster first. Okay. Trying to be careful, but I'm also being very messy, as you can see. Which is why I taped the front of it. This is going to give it that really beautiful gold edging going all the way around. Like I said, I will do this on all of them. But for right now, I'm just going to do one. And since this is Gilding Wax, you don't want to put your brush right in water. You want to have some kind of a mineral spirits or a paint thinner of some sort to put that in, okay? So I have like a jar back here that's labeled mineral spirits. It's, you guys, been used a million times. And I'm just going to put my paintbrush right in here until I'm done with my craft. And then I can take that to the sink and wash it. Hopefully I remember. Because sometimes I haven't. And that jar will sit there for a couple of days and I'm like, oh yeah, there's that. So that's happened. The Gilding Wax is, well, you guys, it's wax. And it's not, it's oil-based wax. All right, let's go ahead and give this a dry real quick. And then we'll pull off our tape. That way I don't get it all over my fingers. Ooh, that's hot. All right. There we go. You guys see it protected that whole front space. And now we've just got that gold ring around the edge. Okay. And that whole front of it is free of mess ups, unlike the back of it where I've got lots of mess ups. Lots of it. It's still got on my fingers. Okay. Now we can go ahead and get started with our paste. And we're going to lay this down. And it's got a couple of different designs that you can use. We're going to start off with the one here that's the floral one right there. And go ahead and put that right in the center. Try to make sure that you've got an equal distance around all of your edges. And for this one, your dryer finally went out, ordered another one, but kind of bummed they don't seem to last. I agree with that, Tina. So mine only lasted like 6 months or so, but it's wonderful. Like, it's not wonderful that it doesn't last forever, but it's such a wonderful one that I'm going to keep ordering more and more because I love it. But I agree. I do agree. All right, you guys, I'm going to use my little paintbrushes today. I'm going to do that on all the coasters, but I'm not going to do it live on all the coasters, Nancy. I'm going to go ahead and paste all of them tonight to show you guys all the different designs you can do with this transfer. And then I'll go around and I'll do the rest of it. Do I know if our paste and ink will work on products for sublimation? Stacy, I don't know, but Carol might because she does sublimation. So Carol, if you are able to answer that question, then please do. I don't do sublimation, so I'm really not sure. All right, my wisteria has separated a little bit. So I'm just going to give this a quick stir. Just to get that back to that creamy dreaminess that we love. Over the course of your marriage, you had 3 and 2 refrigerator. The ink does work for sublimation. Okay, there you go. There you go. All right, you guys, these right here I got at Hobby Lobby, and they're in the cake section. They're small little squeegees. And then these ones I got on Amazon. They're a little bit bigger. And so we're going to go ahead and start off with, let's go with the gold, the Nominee. And I'm going to do just all of these little flowers with the Nominee and the little dot pieces. So I do love these little brushes, these little squeegee brushes. I feel like they make it really, really easy to do the detail work, where sometimes our bigger squeegees just are not as easy to do that. She's asking, what is sublimation? I'm not even sure. I am not even sure what sublimation is. We might not even get all the coasters done tonight either, you guys, because I do have to be up early tomorrow for yet another field trip. 'Tis my life lately. But this is going to be so stinking cute. She says, awesome sauce. These do make it so much easier. And you can go a lot faster with the little bitty squeegees when you're doing a detail piece like this. All right. See this? We got all the little detail pieces and we're almost halfway done with the first color. A little bit more. Try to make sure I don't miss any pieces here. I'm doing the flower, the dots, and then the stem of this little flower and the Nominee. Awesome. What was that, Danette? So glad you get to go be with your kids. You have a great job. I really do have a great job. I really do. The little bitty brushes, I got these at Hobby Lobby, and they're by the cake decorating stuff. Her name is Brenda Durant, and she is Creating Bee's Beautiful Life is the name of her page. But she's like the highest upline of the all uplines. Tonight it's going good. Just been busy. Today's been laundry day for me since I couldn't get any laundry done since, well, I didn't need to do it on Thursday last week and we've been gone on all these trips. And then yesterday being the first of the month, which is always a busy day for me. So I couldn't do any laundry yesterday either. So today I was trying to get up and I still have a load in the washer. I still have a load in the dryer and I still have one more load to go. Because I am one of those crazy, crazy people, you guys. Hi, Janet, who does all of my laundry in one day usually. Washed, dried, folded, and put away, usually every Sunday. And that's just how I roll. And I don't like to think about it any other day of the week. I can't stand having baskets full of laundry all over my house. I just want it done. And I stack my baskets back in the laundry room until the next week. And by then, the hampers are overflowing and it's driving me crazy. Oh, Nancy, you're going to start your first shirt. Like your first ever shirt? You've done shirts before. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and do paste and pull right here just so that nominee doesn't start to set up. And it did already a little bit. See? I knew I needed to take care of that. All right, I'm going to lay this back down right there and then pull up on the other side before I start the rest of these leaves just to relieve that nominee. And then I can just press that back down and continue on. That way it doesn't dry inside the silk screen and pull back up. That's what we call our paste and pull method. Or ink and pull if you're working with ink. First shirt ever, what? You like to do it a load a day? That just seems like so much work. I turn on a Netflix series and I just go to town. Lately, I was trying to get caught up on 911. Did you guys ever watch 911? Brother-in-law's a butcher, so I just made him the beef cuts transfer on the shirt for him to wear to work. Oh, I bet he loved it. That transfer is awesome. All right, you guys, I know that this is a little bit tedious for this one, but I promise you it's going to be worth the wait the way that it turns out. All right, there's all of our green. And then we can do all of our purple, the wisteria color that we're going to do for these little leaf pieces of the flowers. That's why these little itty bitty squeegees are fantastic, and I hope that we sell them someday because it'd be a lot easier to get them on my site than it is to go to Home Depot, or not Home Depot, to Hobby Lobby to get them for some of you guys. And I will mention it for sure at ChalkCon if they don't launch them soon. Can't wait to see if your Donuts Club to show. I know, girl. I'm trying to get more ideas. I'm trying to think of more things to do with those donuts. And there are so many coffee transfers that I think I can put some stuff together that's going to be like donuts and coffee. That'll be really, really cute. All right, you guys. All my purple flowers. It's like painting, you guys. Or coloring. If any of you guys do the coloring stuff, that's what this is like right now. You guys are essentially watching me color. So those are Sweeties, not brushes. You guys watch now. Have you watched all of it? I don't want to spoil it because I just watched the last couple of episodes ever of 911. And I just was in shock. at what happened in the last couple of episodes. So if you haven't watched it and finished off the series, go finish it. I had forgotten about it because it was off air for so long. And then I finally checked my favorites list and I was like, oh yeah, I never finished that show. You got your birthday piece today. Awesome! Chicago Med. I haven't seen that one yet. Maybe I'll start that one next. So yeah, these are just the mini squeegees. Yep. All right, you guys, we're ready to pull up. Oh my goodness. I love the purple. You guys, take a look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it so much. So much. That is gorgeous. Absolutely, Connie. I will think of some stuff and I will definitely do it. So, so beautiful. And then we're going to go ahead and put the words, "Oh Happy Day," right in the middle there in nominee. Life without coffee and donuts is depresso. I love that. All right, you guys. "Oh Happy Day" right in the center. Just in nominee. And that'll finish off our first coaster. Hi, Dale. This is gorgeous. This set is going to be so pretty. You guys, look at how beautiful that is. So pretty. Oh, I love the purple. Love, 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 love the purple. I have not been spraying on my transfers because I still have more to do. You guys like the gilding wax on the edges too? It just kind of gives it a little bit of extra just gorgeous vibe to it. All right, let's start with our next one here and see what else we've got. So for the next one, we're going to do this one right here. And it should go a little bit faster. So we're going to get this lined up really well. You want to make sure that you have equal distance around your edges as best as you can. That'll make sure that that middle part is centered. And that you don't have anything underneath your transfer like the dog hair. Oh, there's something else under there too. Oh well. Can't wait to get your color in the month. I know, girl, that would look so beautiful on here. Instead of the wisteria, if you did the that new Majesty. I do have a private group. Yes. It's the Chocolate to Chocolate VIP group. This purple is called Wisteria. Wisteria. All right, let's go ahead and do all of our nominee first. So I'm just going to do these circles here. Oh, heck. Maybe I want the little squeegee for this too. I wish we had the little squeegees, you guys. I really, really do. I'm going to do all the little circles with nominee. 3 sets of those you ordered and never made them. Girl! Now you're going to want to make them. I've had this in my craft stash for a little bit too and didn't make it. And then I saw it tonight and it was like, oh, that's right. I forgot to do the coasters. I didn't mean to forget. All right, gold right in the center. Nominee gold. So it's the shimmer metallic gold instead of just being the regular gold. All right. Now for this part, we should be able to go a little bit faster here. I'm going to do, oh my goodness. Let's do this one this way. Do you think they will? So Ruth, I doubt it. She asked if I think that they will ever do Disney. So I know that when it comes to Disney, there's a whole lot that goes into licensing, and it's not easy to get a Disney license, especially for things that can be modified. Like our transfers, where you'd be able to put the different Disney characters with different other transfers. And I'm just not sure, like there's a lot more hoops to jump through for Disney. That's what I know. That's what I know. Okay, I'm going to do as much as I can with my squeegee first. This is going to make it go a little bit faster. And then I'll come back in with that little one and get the detail parts. But just laying a good amount of that paste on there first is really going to help to speed this process up a little bit. But it's going to be beautiful. You love the little ones, these little itty bitty squeegees. They are so convenient. So incredibly convenient. And then we'll do our paste and pull afterwards too. And now I can see a spot where I missed a little bit of that Nominee Gold right there. So I can fill it in. And then I'm, like I said, I'm going to paste and pull here in just a minute. As I finish a section. Then I'll relieve that paste just to be sure. Sorry if I'm missing you guys' comments. I've got to work kind of quickly with this so that paste doesn't start to dry in there. So pretty. So, so, so pretty. Oh, did I tell you guys it's Willow's birthday? My little Willow puppy dog is 2 years old today. I cannot believe she's 2. It seems like we just got her, but it also seems like she's been with our family forever. If that makes any sense at all. I don't even know how it makes sense, but it does. Like she just fits in this family so well that it just seems like she's always been here. My kids believe that she's the reincarnation of our last dog. His name was Demon. And there's a story behind it, y'all. All right, almost got this purple on here all the way around. Trying to move fast, but I'm also trying not to mess up because I don't want mistakes on here. I want it to be absolutely perfect. Thank you for the birthday wishes for my pupper dog. She is just the best. So this morning I woke up and I made her eggs and sweet potato for morning breakfast. No doggy cake. Eggs and sweet potato for breakfast. And then for, let's pull this part up here. And then for dinner, she got homemade chicken nuggets. And then for, oh, and then she also got to go outside and run. And she got, oh yeah, after school we took her to PetSmart. She got some new toys. She got some treats. She got more food. And she just had a blast at PetSmart, hanging around and meeting a whole bunch of people. And then brought her home and Took her out in the back and hit some golf balls for her to chase. And she just had the best day ever because it's her birthday and she's supposed to have the best day ever. And I got done hitting golf balls for her and her dad came out and hit even more. She got to play in the garden hose today, which is another one of her favorite things, and it was nice enough for it. If we would have been at the lake where she could have been swimming, this would have been like the perfect day for that dog. But at least she got the garden hose. No ice cream. Nope. No ice cream. There wasn't any more time left in the day. And then tomorrow, because I've got this field trip, she's going to be at home in the crate most of the day, which I feel really, really bad about. But it just kind of is what it is. And I'm going on the field trip, but I'm really hoping that they don't stick me with somebody else's kid to chaperone. Is that horrible? Lynn, she is a Husky and Golden Retriever mix. And she's got like the Golden Retriever fur, but she's got the Husky blue eyes. And they're not just blue, they're like ice white. And it's just so gorgeous. So these are squeegees, but they're squeegee brushes. Oh, you guys, this one is beautiful too. Oh my gosh, I love these patterns. So much I love these patterns. Look at this. No Pop Cup. No Frosty Paws today. Look at, oh my gosh, you guys, as a set, look at how beautiful that is. I absolutely love these. Now what I can do is I can save one of my coasters and I can wash it off. And then I can do another one in this pattern, but make the colors alternate so that out here we have the green and in the middle we have the purple. And that would be a whole another one. So I think I'm going to do that and I'm going to set it aside. And we'll have, so this transfer is called Oh Happy Day. And it's currently in the tariff relief sale at 40% off. So incredibly beautiful. All right, now you guys, these next couple of transfers, I'm going to have to kind of wing it to see what I can do. But what I think I want to try here, let me see. Here's what I think, oh, I should have done that first and I didn't. I think what I want to do, ooh, I'm going to try to make this one go all the way around to where you've got a gold thing in the middle. And I'm going to do purple on each end. And then do green all the way in the middle. Oh, so Terry, you do have, I know you don't have a search bar to search which ones you've purchased, but you do have a search where you can search your previous orders. So there's that. But I know what you mean. And that's another option you could also bring up to them. All right, let's try this, you guys. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I'm hoping that I've got that center lined up there. Either way, I'm going for it. And I think that my purples are going to overlap a little bit. Coast is the keyword. So obviously on the transfer, they don't have enough room to make a whole bunch of circles on there in order to fit into the transfer size. So we're just going to kind of play around with this tonight. and see what we can do for another pattern using this one. And I don't think I need my little bitty mini squeegees on this one. My brush squeegees, I should say. These are called a mini squeegee. All right, let's try. Okay, let's pull that part up. So that's our first part. Oh, I hear you, Terry. I don't even know what I've got and what I don't have. I really have no idea. I really don't. I go through them whenever I do a live sale, I go through them and kind of figure out what I still have and what I don't still have. All right, you guys, let's see if this is going to work, because I honestly do not know. I'm going to take that same piece, and this time I'm going to move it to the other side. And I'm going to line it right up with the other one. Oh, I think that this is going to be perfect. Oh, you guys, I think this is going to be perfect. I really, really do. I think it's going to work. I have a lot of wisteria on that squeegee. So I'm not even washing my transfer in between. You can usually get a couple of transfers out of it before you have to wash it, but it will start to gum up, especially the more that you use heat tools around it and stuff like that. But if you work quickly enough, you should be all right. The question is it going to fit between these to make a full pattern? That's what I don't know. The purple color I'm using is called Wisteria. You can type in the word Coast and then go to supply list and more, and that'll take you right to a cart link on my website where you can purchase all the supplies, or if you don't want to purchase them, it still gives you a little list of all of the things that are on my website that I'm using, including the colors. Ah, see? My wisteria is starting to gum up a little bit. All right, let's wash it fast. Let's wash it fast because it's not going to make it through 2 more. It's just not. Ah! No problem, y'all. Just be careful when you're washing your transfer. Now, you guys, if you're washing your transfer on your table and you've got open paste out, I will recommend that you guys use distilled water to wash your transfers, because if you use the regular water and it sprays into your jar, then your jar can get molded. Okay, so it's probably best just to use distilled water around any open jars of paste. My little sprayer thing doesn't like to go back to where it was. And I don't know why it doesn't like to go back to where it was. It sticks for some reason. Probably because it's old and been in a craft room for a while. That would do it. Okay, so I'm just using my board eraser on each side to get the rest of that paste out of there. And once that's out of there, we can just let this dry for a second. I'm going to use my heat tool to dry it very, very carefully. I don't, Carol. We haven't had blank sheets in so long, and I don't have any extras. I've got the two that are in my drawer that have been used a million times, and they're all colored up and everything. All right, y'all, let's see what happens. Oh, y'all. Our purples are going to kind of mash together a little bit, but I think it's going to look fantastic. It's all right. It's okay. We're going to love it anyway. Okay. Here's our gold nominee right there in the center. And our green sage. Oh, I hope I like how this one looks when it's all done. I think I will. Definitely different from the rest. Coast is the keyword, you guys. Grab the supply list for this. This particular transfer is in our sale right now, the Tear-Free Leaf sale at 40% off. One more time. Be able to use these coasters without putting a coat of something on them. So, Linda, yes, you can use it without putting anything on there. Yes, it can scratch off. I recommend that you put either resin or take it outside and do a clear coat. Okay, I missed who that was. Take it outside and just spray it down with a clear coat of, all right, Denise, have a good night. With a clear coat of Krylon spray paint, and that would seal it. If you plan on stacking food on it, though, I would do resin instead. Our paste isn't something that just comes off when it just gets wet, though. It has to be wet and rubbed in order for it to come off. So sliding a glass back and forth on it just might make it come off. Oh, we're so close on this one. So close. I think I might paint just a little bit of gold right in the center to fill in that circle part. Ooh-wee. Oh, my next door neighbor's dog is out and it's barking like crazy, and that dog drives me insane. Okay. It's under sale. Under sale is where you're going to find this transfer. Yep. So you guys, it did work. Going all the way around on this one did work. If I would have washed it between on each one, it would have been even better. I do have a couple of areas that kind of pulled up a little bit, but that's okay. All right, you guys. 2 dogs next to you that bark constantly, and they keep bark. Oh my gosh, that would drive me insane. So you guys, here's the 3 that we. Oh, I love them. They're so cool and they're so unique, right? Ah, love the purple. Love that purple. Okay, you guys, I'm going to save one of these to do that one right there in reverse. I think we're only going to do one more tonight, and then I'm going to finish these up Wednesday. I can't tomorrow because of my son's field trip, but let's do a bug one. This one right here I got to figure out too. Let's do a bug one. So for this one right here, I'm just going to put a bug right in the middle. And we're going to do this bumblebee. The bee. And then I'm just going to move it around. The green that I'm using is called Sage. It's sage green. And then I'm going to move the bug around to make it go in different directions. Looking like it's coming off of the page. So I'm going to do the head and the antlers. Oh my gosh, the antenna. With the Nominy Gold, and I am using my little paintbrush for this. Because squeegees are hard sometimes because they're so big. And this has quite a bit of detail in this little bug. Thank you. It's definitely sage. And sage is one of my favorite greens, especially in the springtime. At Christmas, I think I like pesto better and meadow. And when they bring back shimmer spruce. That was always my favorite. Thank you, Ruth. Aloha, Donna. All right, let's go with this right here. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do the wings and the body all in the purple. And then we'll do the butt in green. That way I can work on this a little bit faster. Boy, oh boy, I keep getting little, like, stringies of my paste. Right there. Feel free to use my color combinations. I don't mind. I basically stole Brenda's. She used Marvelous and Pesto. And I decided that I wanted mine purple instead of pink. So Wisteria and Sage. All right, last little bit on this bug. For the little bug butt. Because why not bugs? Why not bugs on your coaster? The brushes do definitely make it easier for the small detail stuff. I am so glad that I found these. So glad that I found the even smaller ones at Hobby Lobby. Because it makes a huge difference to have the right tools when you're working with things. All right. You guys, look at our bug. Look how pretty that bug is. I don't think I have a center though, do I? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Centered enough. Super cute. They are so easy to clean, yes. I just put them in, I put them in a water bath. And most of the paste dissolves off of it with the water bath alone. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to put it on here to where we've got just the top of a bug and the wings and part of the wings. And then we're going to flip it around and we're going to rotate to where the next part of the bug is the butt and legs. But now that I've already used my transfer once, it's going to be a little bit harder for me to see that all my paste is going through the silk screen in the right places. So hopefully we get it right. And we might just do two. Thank you, Kim. Because like I said, you're going to want to wash your transfer in between. The more that you use it, the more it kind of gums up. And my wisteria is a little bit thicker than what I like it. So I should probably water it down before I continue too much more. Oh, look at that. So now we've got another part of a bug right there. You're doing bug butts. Yes, we're doing bug butts. Love the little bug butts. Hi, Beverly. And then when I turn it around, Sunlight is the best soap to clean your brushes with. I use the Toll Paint. What's the Toll Paint? I use Dawn for everything. I love Dawn. All right, here we go. Next one up is just the bug butt. And we're just going to rotate around. Oh, shucks, I dropped my squeegee into my paste, which gets it all nasty. Water bath, new squeegee. Because that's how I roll, you guys. Water bath, new squeegee. I like patterns. So we're going to turn this little bug into a pattern. Bug, butt, and legs. Look at how cute that is. Toll painting was in the 90s. Oh my gosh. All right, Carol. Let's see if I can do one more bug butt, you guys, and I think we're going to call it good for tonight. Hopefully I can get this on here because, oh, it might overlap the wings. I don't want it to overlap the wings. Ooh. We might have to put them this way. That'll work. We're going to make it work right there. Because why not? Just make it work, you guys. Painting on wood with... Oh, okay. I had no idea what you were talking about. I'll have to check that out. I was still in school in the 90s. That's what I think. I use Dawn, and I love Dawn. All right, you guys. This is going to be super cute. I will keep going around it, but I do need to wash my transfer now with that bug on it. So I think we're going to stop right here for tonight. We are already an hour in. I also have another bug that I can do on another one. So once I do the other bug on this one, and I can either do this piece somehow on our last one, or I can make this one right here to where the colors are interchangeable for this one. I just don't know yet. But when I get them all done, I will definitely take a picture and post it. Now my hair's all over it and everything else. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. I think it's even in my hair. It might be in my hair. So you guys, there we have our coasters. I think use Ajax because you're allergic to Dawn. I thought Dawn can go on everything. I thought like nothing was allergic to Dawn and that Dawn could be used for wildlife and marine life and all of that stuff. What? Seriously? Never ever heard of somebody being allergic to Dawn. Well, you know what? There's a first for everything, right? Okay, you guys. I will definitely have fun tomorrow. Let me show you guys what we've got done so you can see them all, because I know you can't see them all right now in the picture. And then I'll also get my gilding wax on all of them. So that was the first one. Thank you so much. They look so good, right? And the little bug one. Oh my gosh. All right, Facebook, take my picture because they look fantastic. Oh, thank you so much. We will have fun tomorrow. It's been a while since we went to the zoo too, so it's going to be an experience for us for sure. I'm just hoping that they don't give me another kid because I know what happens every time, you guys. Every time that I have to that I chaperone one of my son's things and they give me another kid, then if my kid wants something, I have to get for the other kid too, because they never are prepared. So if my kid wants an ice cream, I got to buy the other kid an ice cream. And I will, but it's like, that obligation just doesn't sit right with me. I can't tell them no, I just can't. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I will be back on tomorrow night with another fun project. I hope that you really, really love our coasters. Maybe you guys will grab some. The transfer for this is part of that sale, the tariff relief sale. It's 40% off. But remember, you guys, it's 40% off, and it's 40% off pre-price increase. Okay? So really, technically, you're probably getting more like 55% off the current prices, which is really, really great. Okay? And if you're not familiar yet with our Perks program, if you join Perks first, you'll get 60% off, and then you're going to get the discount on top of that. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic. All right, y'all, have a good night. I will see you later. Love you all so much. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and I will get back with you as quickly as I can. Bye, everybody.